Hey, yo, chosen ones, you're gonna have to change the algorithm of your life. You see how TikTok works? When you hit like on something, they send you more stuff like that through your page, through your feed, through your For You page. That's how the universe works. You gotta change the algorithm of your life, fam. For example, if you're home depressed, crying, right? And you're smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol, I've been there. If you're home depressed, you're smoking, you're drinking, you're telling the universe, this is what I like. I love it here. That's what you're telling the universe. You could be sad, depressed, and you can hate your circumstances. But what you're telling the universe is, I like this. Give me more of this. So the universe is like, I'm gonna keep you there. I'm gonna give you more situations that are gonna get you sadder and gonna get you more depressed because you love it here. You're showing me that this is what you like. That's what you're telling the universe. So you need to change that. For example, if you're sad and you see that your life isn't changing, you need to change things about your life. Go work out, go swimming, join a combat sport class, join a dance class, a swim class, jump rope. Tell the universe, I don't like this situation anymore. This is what I'm gonna like now. I'm gonna be into fitness. I'm gonna be into training. I'm gonna be into dancing, to laughing. You gotta change that. Go for a walk. Instead of being home, drinking and smoking and being sad, go for a walk. Go for a run. Go run. Go. Because what happens is when the blood is stagnant, you're stagnant. So you gotta get your blood pumping. But you gotta change the situation, my peoples. You gotta change the algorithm of your life. Every time you're sad and you're home and you're not making enough money, right? And you're scrolling through social media and you're eating, binge eating and binge watching, you're telling the universe, you're telling the algorithm of the universe, this is what I like. So you need to force yourself to change that algorithm. Change those habits. Change the habits. It takes 21 days to adapt a new habit. For the next 21 days, start doing good things. Start working out and eating healthy. Only eat fruits, vegetables, organic foods. Foods that bring electricity to the body. Switch it up. Go for a run. Go for a walk. Even if you don't have any money, walking is free. If you can walk, if you're able to walk and you have feet, some of us don't have that luxury, you know what I mean, unfortunately. But if you do have it, if you can still run, doesn't matter if you're 40, 50, 60, if you can still run, go for a run. But change your situation. Stop doing those things, because the more you do it, the more you're telling the algorithm of the universe, give me more of this. Give me more of this situation. So if you're sad and you're like, man, I want $1 million. I want my life to change. And you're eating, you're drinking, you're telling the universe, oh man, this person loves hoping for money, but not having it. This person loves being in this situation, drinking and smoking. I'm gonna give them more of that, because that's what they're telling me they like. That's what you're hitting like on your TikTok life. You understand what I'm saying? You're hitting like on that every time you do that. So force yourself to change it. You gotta put up a fight, my people. You gotta put up a fight. Put up a little fight. Like, what I'm saying? Start with 10 push-ups. Start with 10 push-ups. Every time you feel like smoking a cigarette, tell yourself, get down and do 10 push-ups. If you don't like doing push-ups, every time you feel like smoking a cigarette, get up and jump rope 100 times. Do 100 skips. You know what I mean? So, but I'm just saying, man, you got to change the algorithm of your life so your circumstances can change. Because every time you sit there in despair and in sadness, you're telling the universe, I love this. Give me more of this. So in order for that to change, you got to change the algorithm. And that starts with you, my peoples. You got to do the work. I hope this helps. I know this video is not going to get a lot of views like that, because y'all prefer videos of hope and me inspiring, and many people hate doing the work. But unfortunately, I can only inspire you so much. At the end of the day, you're going to have to take action yourself.